Greetings friends, welcome to another Sunday Let's Play here on Eurogamer. My name's Ian Higton and this is Butcher, a 2D shooter heavily inspired by Doom and perhaps a little bit by Lemmings as well, judging by the graphics. Now, Butcher can be quite a short game. I managed to complete it on the easiest level, which is casual, in about 4 to 5 hours. I didn't die very much, but it gives you a very good kind of tutorial of the game. This game, I think the majority of the gameplay comes from replaying the levels over and over on harder difficulties to speedrun and just try and test your mettle, because it gets really, really hard very quickly. I've played through a few levels on hard already, so I know that the difficulty ramps up considerably. I've been really enjoying it. It's brutal, really, really difficult once you get past the casual setting. But there is a fluidity to the movement that reminds me very much of the new Doom. You get in these kind of dances. The combat makes it, you feel like you're you're dancing around the screen, murdering people, and yeah, I like the gore and stuff. But anyway, we'll see that in action right now as I leave this hub world and go into the first level, the first area, the Ironworks facility. Each area has 4 different levels and they're quite short, but because they're so short, they have no checkpoints. So if you die, you have to restart the level every time. At the moment with this, I've started with the shotgun. You can see I shot that guy, his body jibbed up and hit a hook and is now hanging there. He's still screaming in pain, hanging there mangled from a hook, swinging and dripping blood everywhere. Like I said, it's pretty gross, pretty gory, and all the blood stays stuck to the levels, which is pretty cool. Now, it's not just that, wow, shit, fell in the lava. It's not just the shotgun in this game. There are other weapons to pick up as well, and you also get a chainsaw if you run out of ammo, or if you just want to go hand to hand. I wouldn't recommend using the chainsaw as default, because you have to get very close to the enemies and you can take a lot of damage. Like I'm already doing. There we go, died, first death already. I blame that on the fact that I'm explaining how these things work. But the more competent you get with the game and its controls, the quicker you can fly around the levels, murdering people. Now, the story behind this game is quite interesting. You're not a human or anything like that. You're actually an android or a cyborg or something that is hell-bent on the destruction of the human race. So all these people you're murdering, they're humans on some kind of space station, and your mission is to just destroy everyone. Just completely murderize them, pulverize them, and spread their gore all around the interior of the ship. Here we go, right, heading up, upwards and onwards, and there's the exit. So, like I said, each level's pretty short. Most levels will take you less than 10 minutes to, at least the early ones anyway. Some of the later ones will be a bit longer than 10 minutes. It depends how good you are at killing, to be honest. You can take things slow and steady, or you can just jump straight in there and try and murder as fast as possible. There's speed runs. There's oh shit! That guy on a jetpack just chainsawed me. There is a speed run option in this game, so expect to see lots of cool streamers who are good at games doing some extreme speed runs on this, looking awesome as they do it. Me, I'm not so awesome, so you might not see brilliant gameplay here, but I'll definitely give you a taste of what is in store if you decide to pick this up. Yes! Alright, let's head down this lift. There are secret passages hidden around these levels as well, with hidden skulls. I haven't discovered any so far on this playthrough, but I have found a few during my time with the game. I'll try and point one out to you if I find it. Oh, shit. I do love the shotgun on this. Everything feels really meaty. Even though they're only tiny little pixel people you're shooting, the music is really awesome and the sound effects are great, and you really feel like you're doing damage with these weapons if you hit people. There we go. This little thing that's happening right now, this is an extermination round. Think of this like on Doom, where you suddenly get a boss rush, or a rush of enemies at least, and you're stuck in an area until you've killed them all, which again gives that feeling of dancing around a level. Destroying as many bad guys as you can in as cool a way as possible. There we go. That's the second level done. So on the casual difficulty, things like this, these levels really aren't that much of a challenge. I'd recommend playing through casual once just to get a feel for the controls. There's a skull up there, no idea how to get it. Because once the game actually kicks off proper on hard mode, things can get pretty dicey pretty quickly. Fuck, I fell in the lava. The screams are quite unsettling of the people you murderize as well. Your health is on the left, it's that red bar. You can also pick up armor, little shields there. That fills up the silver bar next to the health meter, although that depleted rather quickly. Bang! In your face, son. And you. I love the griminess of the levels. The pixel art is... The pixel art just works really well on this. It kind of reminds me of like an Amiga game. Something I might have played on the Amiga back in the day. Let's pick up these health and armors while I can, because the enemies quickly head back onto the screen. Got to be careful with the jetpack guys as well, because they explode into like big... They explode into big explosions, basically, and you can hurt yourself on those explosions. And that'll slowly drain your damage as well. So that's like a nice quick level there. I can imagine doing that on Impossible will take quite a while. Well, it could be quite quick, but just you can't get hit, basically. Alright, World 4. Restart each level with full health. It is possible to run out of ammo, so you've got to be careful when you do that. You've got to be careful to manage your ammo, basically, because if you are stuck with the chainsaw, things can get pretty difficult. What I'm doing here is making my way down a lift shaft, slowly shooting bad guys as I go. There's another hidden skull there. Again, I don't know how to get it. They're quite well hidden, a lot of them. The ones that are easy to find I've already found, so I don't think they're showing up. Oh, here's a little secret. Can I climb up that? No. So that's the exit to a secret. Down we go. Watch out for the lava. Is there a secret passage here? No. Wishful thinking. Again, enemies kind of teleport in at certain times. Pressing some switches will activate enemies. These little guys running, they're like melee dudes. They're very quick, they can jump around. Here we go, we're on the assault rifle now. They can jump around, do some severe damage by getting in close and melee killing you if you're not careful. The assault rifle's pretty meaty as well. Watch out for the squisher! Oh, look at all that blood dripping down the wall. Fuck! That's pretty grim. Watch the fire. So you get some levels that are a bit puzzly. You have to select buttons at the right time. You get other levels like this which test your platforming skills. Most of the levels though revolve around brutally painting the levels with people's gore. There's a quiet before the storm. It's going to allow me to pick up some armor and some ammo. And if I press that button, here we go, things are going to heat up. I just love the way the shotgun flies people, like fires people back even. Ow! Ow! Oh god, that really damaged me. Actually, it's not too bad. I got full health, my armor's gone. Dazed that guy a little bit and then destroyed him. That's fine, look! Whee! Up we go. Level done! So that's the first kind of area completed. Kills 62. Found one secret out of 2. That was in a previous playthrough. So we head back to the space station. To this kind of hub world. Let's check out military base. Now that, like I said, that wasn't too bad. This is where things start getting really tricky now. The old military base. And one thing that might annoy people, as I said earlier, is the fact that there are no checkpoints in this game. So some levels can get a little bit frustrating if you have to keep retrying them. Sometimes, not often, but sometimes there are one-hit kill things which will really ruin your day. Switch to the assault rifle. There's a variety of weapons. I think there's about 5 different weapons. There's like a grenade launcher and a railgun type thing. I tend to stick to the shotgun quite a bit though. It's just the ammo's so plentiful and it's just such a satisfying weapon to use. Here we go. We've got another extermination area. Switch back to the shotgun. Clear out one wave, and then another one appears. Sometimes you have a little break in between the waves, where the game gives you a little bit of time to get perhaps some health, some ammo, some armor. God damn it. There we go, proceed. And look at that level now, it's just drenched in gore. Ow. Excellent work. Down the lift we go. That's a jetpack guy with a chainsaw. Want to get rid of him, but also make sure I don't get shot in the butt by that guy with a shotgun below me. Let's go down here, get some armor, get some ammo. Just mow down these fools. It's very easy to drop down the platforms. Just hold down, you literally slide through them. Jumping is done with the left trigger. Shooting is done by the right trigger. The jumping with the left trigger was something that took me a little bit of time to get used to. But once you do get used to it, it's not too bad. Alright, so this is one of those levels I was talking about that kind of is a little bit more platformy based. And this level, at least through portions of it, you're chased by this giant buzzsaw. You've got to make sure you can get through the level without getting absolutely cut to shreds. Managed to dodge it that time. These guys here in the pink, They're like just engineers that are hanging around. They don't try and attack you. You can just murder them for the fun of it. That's your job as a cyborg, is to wipe out the human race, so, you know, don't feel guilty. It's part and parcel of your job description. Whoa! Right, good job I didn't go right through that door as soon as it opened, because that buzzsaw would have absolutely destroyed me. Here we go, look, just murdering a bunch of humans. Open the door. Made it to the exit. I'm making this look easy. It's not. The reason I'm doing these the first time is because I've only just finished playing through this section of the level on the hard, and I've restarted my game. This level, if I do this level first time, I'll be surprised. I was stuck on this one for a good 15 minutes earlier. So now we're mixing up the kind of extermination level with also some environmental dangers. This buzzsaw on spider legs. That buzzsaw on spider legs will also kill enemies, but it will also pretty much one-hit kill me, so avoiding that is top priority, because you can take a few hits from these guys before you die, but with that you get caught on the blades of the saw spider and that's it, you're done. Oh god, nearly cocked my jumps up there. This is fun! Oh, this is getting scary. There's a lot of bad guys on screen. And that buzzsaw really wants me. Oh, that was some inspired use of the assault rifle there, Ian. Let's get out of here! Oh, that was close. Now I could go back in there, risk it for a biscuit, or some first aid and some armour, which I did. I managed to get through. There we are, again to the exit. So like I said, making this look a little bit easy, but I practiced on these ones. God knows how hard these are on the harder difficulty levels, and even though this is the second hardest difficulty level, I'm still terrified of fighting the final boss in this game on this difficulty level, because it was hard enough on with 400% health. I might die in this bit. There's something funny that I quite like here. A little bit of level design that I thought was quite clever. So I'm going to get myself killed here. So there's a guy here, a little engineer, look. But if I press A, these squishers come down. And they squish the bad guys, right? Now, if I was a good cyborg, I'd kill that guy. But I'm going to leave him. You know, maybe I've grown a conscience. Now I'm going to run through here. And look, oh no, I should have killed him because he then pressed the button and squished me. That made me, first time I noticed that made me laugh, so I wanted to show that off. I thought that was pretty clever. So yeah, don't go leaving anyone surviving. Not even the scientist engineer guys with no guns. They will kill you. They are not your friends. For some reason, these humans are against the destruction of the human race. I don't know why. So don't let him stay alive. Just get him squished. There we go. Get them all squished. Oh god. Those chainsaw... Oh, there we go. Look, I managed to drop one of those guys in the pit. Those chainsaw jetpack dudes are terrible. I'm being rubbish and missing all the secrets. There's a little secret area there, but I think I've already got what was in it. Ow! Lots of health, lots of armour, that's good to see. Continue dropping down, let's have a bathe in some blood. Bloody. There is a slight auto lock-on, I think, with the guns, which helps when you're aiming so quickly around. I'm not sure if that auto lock-on disables on later levels. These are one-hit kills, so I'm going to try my best not to get caught in a crusher have to redo the whole level. But now we've got an extermination wave based inside this crusher complex. Look! Oh, you prick. So yeah, one death. Straight back to the beginning. No checkpoints in this game. It's understandable because the levels are so short. But like I said earlier, it can get a tad frustrating. Especially if the first sections of the level aren't massively interesting. Or you've played through them a load. If you're dead set on, like, if you love doing speed runs, things like that, if you've really got off on Doom's like choreographed ultra violence, then this game I think is definitely one to look out for. I'm playing this on the PlayStation 4 at the moment. Blarr. Fuck, don't! Oh! Why did I do that? Go on, this is the last level of 4, I can do it. No commentary, just ultra violence. Here we go. Wow, jumping through the flames. Worst idea ever. Gotta remember to kill Switch Guy. Smooshed them. Let's get that shotgun shells. Assault rifle ammo. Chainsaw these douchebags. Switch to the assault rifle because I've run out of shotgun shells. Nice and squeezy. Here we go, right. Back to the section with the squishers. Let's not get squished this time, Ian. Fuck. So I'm basically taking too many risks there with these squishers. That bad guy had a flamethrower. So again, these squishers can kill enemies. And they will kill enemies. If they stray in the wrong direction. Look at this. The first wave ended, so some health and armor power-ups and more ammo did appear. Oh fuck! Oh god! I'm taking some serious damage here. Screw you, man. There's another wave of enemies. Here they come. He got proper smooshed. So did he. Nice. You are not lucky. You are all unlucky. Oh, look at this. Boom! Just so many bits of intestines flying around everywhere. It's wonderful. The screen's gone all like blurry and fuzzy because my health is super low. One more hit and I am gonna die. So let's try and get that health pack. There we go. Everyone's dead. Proceed. Murder these fools. Come back here. And Exito! There we go. Destroyed. Level completed. Kills 81. Secrets 0 out of 1. Well, you know. Game time. 23 minutes in total so far. And then back to the space station to try out the jungle outpost. Now, I'm not going to do that. I think I've shown off enough. I think I've given you a good idea about how the game plays. Like I've been saying, if you enjoy fast-paced, fluid combat that's super gory, but that makes you feel very cool when you pull off some awesome moves, then do check this game out. It's coming out on the PS4 and the Xbox One. Not sure when the Xbox One's release date is, but the PlayStation 4 version is releasing very soon on the 9th of May. So yeah, do keep an eye out for it coming out on the PlayStation Network if this is the sort of game that tickles your gory bone. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a like and perhaps subscribe to Eurogamer for daily video game content. Loads of stuff on this channel for you to enjoy. So yeah, come back and become a regular. We're nice and friendly. So yeah, come stay a while. Thanks for watching, everyone, and be careful not to get jibbed all over a platform or burnt by an exploding jetpack, because it's quite uncomfortable. Bye!